Good evening. This is News Arts Now, live from Wisdom Yard Television. My name is Aromi Olaide. Here are the news headlines. NLC short 2 banks over non-compliance to warning strike. Tinubu arrives New Delhi for G20 summit. DSS arrest officials diverting federal government palliatives. The Nigeria Labour Congress has shut down 3 commercial banks in Rivers State over their failure to comply with the 2-day warning strike action declared by the Congress. This was as the first day of the warning strike witnessed success in the state with banks and courts closed. The Rivers State Secretariat complex was open for work, but activities at the state office were discouraging as few workers turned up to work. Commercial banks around Rumo Okoro, Aba Road, and Choba areas of Port Harcourt were totally shut down following the directive of Congress. It was gathered that a monitoring team of the NLC in the state had moved around the state to enforce total compliance to the directive. It was learned that the team had shut down operations at 3 new generation banks in the state for failing to comply to the directive. The chairman of NLC in Rivers State, Alex Angwawo, who led the team on the monitoring, noted that 2 of the affected banks are on the Olu Obasanjo Road, while one of the banks is on the Gikwere Road axis. He urged workers in the state to remain resolute in keeping to the directive of the national body, adding that it was for the good of the nation. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has arrived in New Delhi ahead of the G20 summit in India. Tinubu was received by senior government officials of the Indian and Nigerian governments. At the G20 summit, the Nigerian leader is expected to share Nigerians' perspectives on the theme "One Earth, One Family, One Future," which speaks to the global unity required to address the challenges facing humanity and the planet. Accompanying President Tinubu on the trip are the following members of his cabinet: Ambassador Yusuf Tola, Minister of Foreign Affairs; Wali Edun, Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy; Dr. Bosun Tijani, Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy; and Dr. Doris Uzoka Anite, Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment. President Tinubu will return to Nigeria immediately after the conclusion of the summit. Officials of the State Emergency Management Agency diverting palliatives meant for Nigerians to caution the effect of fuel subsidy removal have been arrested by the Department of State Services. It was learned that some of the suspects were arrested of Nasarawa State Emergency Management Agency, NASEMA, and their accomplices. They were arrested at the popular market in Lafia, Nasarawa State capital, where the items were being resold. The spokesman of the Secret Police, Peter Afunaya, confirmed the developments in Abuja. He explained that some of the diverted items were recovered from the suspects. Afunaya called on members of the public who may have information relating to the emerging trend to report the same to the relevant security agencies for necessary action, saying the culprits would be punished according to laws. Here are the news headlines once again. NLC shut 2 banks over non-compliance to warning strike. Tinubu arrives New Delhi for G20 summit. DSS arrest officials diverting federal government palliatives. Thank you for staying tuned. I am Aromi Olaide. Have a good night rest.